Hey everyone! Today we're going to show you a demo on how you can use Calcom along with Rowy to build your back-end workflows, especially if you are building a calendar and scheduling apps in low code. Let's get into it. First, what is Calcom? It's an open source scheduling infrastructure for everyone. You can use it for booking meetings, product demos, integrate it within your apps, and so on. It's super useful to have in your toolkit. And Rowy is a low-code backend platform that lets you manage your data and build workflows with low-code cloud functions right from your browser. You can manage your database in a familiar spreadsheet-like format with over 35 field types, and you can build any backend logic in the context of your data. You can use it in NPM packages, API, and build powerful, ambitious backend logic without limits. Alright, so let's get into it. Here, on cal.com, I have a 30-minute meeting booking link that anyone can use to book a meeting with me. Now the person booking needs to supply the name, email, and any other data you want to collect from them. So for example, I have added a special field here to ask them, hey, why would you like to book this meeting? You can add any extra questions like this by going into the advanced section under event types. So here I have added a short text field for why would you like to book this meeting? And I have given it a name answer. So remember this label as we will be using this later on the Rowy side to store this information. Okay, so when someone books a meeting, what happens? Maybe you would like to send them an email or alert them 30 minutes before the meeting. All those simpler workflows are actually doable directly on cal.com itself. As you see here, I can add a workflow so that when somebody books a meeting, it sends them a confirmation email. You can also explore the apps on their Play Store to build the other integrations you would like, such as Google Calendar, Zoom, and so on. But what if you want more flexibility? Say, if you are having a product demo booking link and before the meeting, you would like to send your team member information about the person by cross-checking with your database to see if they are an active user, when was the last time they used your product, or what are the features that they have used, or if they have ran into any issues or bugs. Currently, all this information is trapped inside your database. So with Rowy, you can unlock it to build any workflows directly on top of your database. Let's see how this works. Under the webhooks section, create a new webhook. And let's say every time a new meeting is booked, you want this webhook to be triggered. Optionally, you can pass in a secret or other custom detail in your payload, but you can skip that for now. Here, you need to supply a webhook URL where the information is passed to when the booking event happens. So on Rowy, you are able to get instant webhook URL. Once you set up Rowy, create a table from the cal.com template. These tables are connected to your database. In this case, it's connected to Firestore. Here, we have a table to capture information about your incoming booking, with columns for email, meeting status, and the answer for why they booked the meeting. We have a webhook section here where you can add a basic webhook. Immediately, you get this webhook URL, which you can use any of the other apps to get information into your database. So, we just copy it and go back to cal.com, and under the webhook section, paste it and create the webhook. That's it. Now, every time a meeting is booked, immediately you will get the data via the webhook into your database table. Okay, let's see what happens when the webhook URL is called. As you can see, first there is a check against any logical condition you want to add. Then, you can add the processing code block here of what you want to do with the incoming data. Here, we have a pre-built cal.com webhook, and if we open the code section, you can see what is happening under the hood. Here, every time the trigger event is of the type booking created, the incoming data is mapped to your database fields such as email, answer, and so on. You have full flexibility to update this code any way you would like in JavaScript or TypeScript. So for example, you can have a database connection to Firestore and look up your Firebase authenticated user collection and check if the booking email matches in any of your existing users, or You can run some queries on Firestore or BigQuery to check what was the last activity of this user. You can bundle all this information and send it in an email via SendGrid API call to your team member. This way, they are well prepared for the meeting. You have full flexibility and extensibility here at the code level. You can add more data points, build any workflows, use any NPM or APIs on your webhooks and extensions. We have a lot of demo apps on demo.rowy.io that you can explore, clone, and tweak as you would like freely. So let's save this and go back to cal.com to test it out. Here, I have added some booking information along with why I would like to book this meeting. And as soon as I click confirm, what happens is that the webhook is triggered and the data is sent. And if I go back to Rowy, you will see this booked information like email, answer, and the time it was booked. That's it. Give this a try by simply creating a table on Rowy using the cal.com template, and then tweak and extend it in any way you would like freely. Hope you like this demo. If you have any questions, chat with us at rowy.io/discord, or leave a comment on this video. See you in the next one.